What is going on, man, people? Welcome back to the channel for the first singles of the week of 2022. I'm your boy Nassim the Dream. If you're new to the channel, go and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to always keep notified of my newest content. And without further ado, let's break down these new singles. Maren Morris is out with some new music early in the year, and I think it's pretty good. It's a standard country pop track, but I'd say it delivers. It's luscious, Maren brings a gorgeous chorus, and overall I think it's a great song. 2 Chainz teams up with 42 Dugg, which is a rapper I found much interest from last year. I thought he delivered a lot of great quality verses and features, as do I think he does well in this song. I'm very in the middle with the flute playing in this song. It has me at moments, but with others, it can sound a little bit screechy kind of, and giving it a little bit of that like nail on chalkboard sound. But other than that, I think it's a formidable trap banger. UK rapper Centrel is out with a new song called Retail Therapy. I don't know, to be honest, I was really bored with this song. I really didn't enjoy it too much. Granted, I'm only into really a small amount of drill style UK rap here and there. But for me, this song just has so much generic qualities built all over into the mix. It gets really stale. Landmarks is out with what seems to be a bonus track from their album Lost in a Wave. This one we call Death with emo style rapper Drew York. As hard as it is for me to really get into this new emo scene when it comes to hip-hop, at least, I don't think it does such a bad job in this song in particular, though I can't really say that I'm so into it as a listener per se. But for the most part, when it comes to the metalcore aesthetics in here that Landmarks delivers, I think it's a pretty hard-hitting track. Ladies and gentlemen, Father John Misty is back, baby! Yeah! Very excited for this new record to be coming from Father John Misty, but first we got this new teaser track called Funny Girl, which is a gorgeous Baroque pop ballad that really paints that classic traditional 50s portrait with the wonderful singing from John. Love these beautiful glimmering harps on the track. It's just a wonderful heavenly track, and I highly recommend it. Cannot wait to review this record when it comes out. Yeule is out with a new ambient electro pop single, and for me, this one is really hot in spots and is really cold in others. Going into the first chorus on this track, it really has a really sonic sour feeling to it, but then rewarded towards the end of the track when the final chorus comes on and is redeemed with the way these kick patterns are layered onto the mix. The two pretty much just cancel each other out, but at that point you just leave empty-handed but also leave with no loss. We have another Mitski single called Love Me More. Initially wasn't so interested in the first couple of singles released, and I pretty much feel the same for this track. I don't dislike it, but I do think that I would have liked the bass to be a little bit more present in here, you know, sound a little bit more hungry onto the chorus. And then we got a new Oliver Tree track called Cowboys Don't Cry, which is low-key a pretty decent song. It has a country pop spark into the contrast with the character portrayed onto this cover, but I thought the mix sounded very well onto this. It sounds so smooth, so natural and colorful and vivid. It was just made very well, I'd say. SIDEPIECE came out with a new single as well this year, pretty much your standard deep and intense club rave song that I think is very nice. It resembles some great S-tier deep house if you ask me. We then have rapper Eazy Gibson teaming up with the one and only Freddie Gibbs for a new track. I can almost say that the song is fire, but I didn't really know how to feel about the song with Gibson on here, to be honest. I didn't really like the way that he opened up on this track. I mean, I guess it got better past this point stylistically. What really saved it is Freddie going fucking Fugazi. Bro, he was cutting this shit up, bro. Sheesh. Freddie gets the fire emoji, always. Jack White is also out with a new acoustic piece called Selfish Love, which I thought was alright. It's nothing ecstatic nor spontaneous, but as a singer-songwriter single, I'd say that Jack sung well on this song. Guerilla is out with a hell of a jam called Cannibal Capital. This is a new wave rock band whom I've highly looked upon into the genre when it comes to bands bringing sounds of art rock, noise, and punk to their sound. This band gives more of that new wave sound that is just another dime piece, man. It is groovy as hell. The avian grade dissonance and these noise sounds are just mind-bending and a perfect distraction to the listener to be delighted with the head-nodding rocker. It's such a hard song, man. It's so hard. We got some new JID featuring Baby Tate and 21 Savage, a pretty appealing track based off the cover, but for me, I wasn't really into the way they made this Aretha Franklin sample sound, even though I thought every artist on here did well, and I did really think that that switch up with the beat really switched up the atmosphere into a very drastic way that I think really catches the listener's attention, but the excitement for it doesn't really last, sadly. This new single, Regrese, with Sebastian Riastra, Justin Quiles, and La Gente, is one of the top features of reggaeton right now. I really thought this was just a trash single. Beyond basic, beyond uninspiring, hideous lead-ups to the chorus. These vocal styles are terrifyingly uncomfortable. Verdes is out with a pretty decent jazz R&B flavored tune. The horn pieces on here are wonderful, and I really thought this was a pleasant surprise to hear such a great song from Verdes. Shit, maybe I'll catch him at Bonnaroo this year. We'll see. New Hippo Campus song called Ride or Die, which is another track I did find to be very boring. I found the motifs to be all over the place. Pieces are everywhere where they shouldn't be. It's just not a fun track. And then we have some Excision teaming up with Sullivan King, which starts out with a very melodic gesture, but knowing Sullivan King, I know at some point in this track that he's gonna start doing that metalcore scream that he's known for. And yep, here it is in the second half, like I thought. It's cool, I guess. I think for me, I would have liked a little bit more range when it comes to the vocal melodies, but I guess it's okay. Chris Brown is out with a new single called Iffy, and Chris Brown is a great singer, but was mostly notorious for his modern styles of R&B and being one of the biggest names in R&B. But every time he comes out with something new, it always sounds the same. Always has that same formula every time. It's the same thing for the song. Nothing really new stands out on here. Still can really sing, but I really don't see anything moving forward from here. Lucius bringing the funkadocious vibes with the song Next to Normal. It's got a digging disco group to it. It sounds so epic in sound design. Great touch to the mix. Delightful funky singing on here. I just love it. I love this song. Bro, why is this man so horny? Why is this man so horny? This man cannot stop talking about coming. He just wants to talk about coming. Horny! Oh, Nömak and AG Cook team up for the song AFK, and it's fucking gnarly, bro. It's giving that major ambient essence to the track. Initially slowly incorporating some synths into the playlist, and then without warning just goes berserk in instrumentation. Initially slowly incorporating some synths into the playlist, and then without warning just going berserk in experimentation. These synth patches in combo with the kicks are just merciless. I love the haunting chill the track induces after the madness. Totally wicked track. Go check it out. Then we have rappers The Game and Mr. Kanye West out with the new song Eazy. This is a track I wasn't blown away from. I do think the track has a lot of clarity, but it doesn't nerf enough velocity on here. Talking about his divorce in a weird Pete Davidson diss. Like, it makes no sense, but okay. The Knocks are out with a little indie house jam featuring totally enormous extinct dinosaurs. I feel like the two artists on here coexist with each other beautifully. This is a beautifully flourished track. A lot of contrast, a lot of chemistry, just great aesthetics from both of the groups. Well done. Yukiki is out with a collab with Kim Mi-jung, this one being called Moonset. I didn't think this track sounds so bad. Yukiki sounds wonderful on this track. This luminescent poppy feels a little bit basic, but other than that, I think it's fine. Last but not least, we have future bass group SLANDER teaming up with If Found, featuring vocalist Danny Cara. And you know, structure-wise, when it comes to future bass, this really isn't anything too far off from the genre, but I will say that this is actually a pretty good song. I love the melodies on here, especially with the pre-chorus on that track. Danny is a great singer. She brings a lot of life to the track. And I think the DJs do a great job with layering these chords on here. They give a lot of support to the singer, and I think they did a good job. That is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and hit the like, share, and comment down below. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Down in the description, you'll see all the links to the tracks that I spoke about in this video, more videos, and also the links to my social media accounts so you can keep up with me on the daily. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.